Good morning, everybody. Bill Davis coming at you. Today is October 29th, 2022, and I have another power lead system video. What I want to cover in this video, I kind of struggled when I first got started with power lead system. What I struggled with was when I started trying to create my own funnels, and specifically funnels that I wanted to create a share code for. So when those share codes are put out, people's their call to action buttons would work and be coding them their funnel to their sign up pages and referral pages. And it wasn't like it was a difficult thing to do, but there was a couple things that I got kind of hung up on. I couldn't figure out how to get that certain functionalities to work. And the one functionality that I want to cover today is called the variables, okay? And what the variables are, let me just show you real quick. Hold on one second. I'm going to open up one of my websites. Okay, this is my sales page, my presentation page for Novatech. Or I'm sorry, not my presentation page, but this is when somebody's gone through my presentation page and they go to the next page, which is getting started. Okay, this is where they would enroll. Okay, now I've got some other instructions in here on how to set up a crypto wallet and stuff for people that aren't yet set up for doing anything with crypto. But at the bottom of this page is our enrollment instructions for Novatech, which is this video right here. Below this video is a get started button, okay? So what the variables do for us is allow these buttons, okay? When we make these marketing funnels shareable, okay? So what I mean by making it shareable, this moneyworks247.com is my marketing and sales funnel. So when somebody clicks on this button, okay, this takes them to my Novatech referral site, okay? But what I want to do is make this sales and marketing funnel shareable so I can share it with other team members. So when people follow this exact marketing funnel, when they get to this button, let's say I sponsor John Doe, and John Doe's using this funnel now, and he shares this funnel with somebody else that they want to get started. They hit the get started now button. Well, without the variables, this button's just going to take them to Bill Davis's Novatech page. We don't want that to happen. We want John Doe's funnel to take the get started button to John Doe's sign up page and referral link for Novatech or any other company that you're promoting. Okay, if we're doing a funnel, say for Xcelerate fuel tabs, okay, those funnels will also have call to actions. Okay, as an example, this is my Easy Gas Cash funnel. Now this funnel also has call to actions. Sorry if I'm coughing here a little bit. I'm still not quite over that cold. So at the bottom of this page, we have, again, another call to action. So I have this funnel shared with some other people as well. So when they use this funnel, this button now codes to their referral sign up page. Okay. Now this is my funnel, so it's taking them to my Xcelerate fuel tabs referral sign up page. Okay. So the variables just allow us to make those buttons go live to the person that we're sharing the funnel with, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, now one other place we use variables is when we attach email campaigns to our marketing funnel. Okay, so for example, my Xcelerate Gas Tabs marketing funnel starts with a lead capture page, okay? And when somebody fills this form in, okay, and enters their information and does what we call opt-in, in other words, they say, I want instant access. So they're asking for more information, basically. Again, we have a call to action. So when somebody clicks this button, so that takes them to the sales presentation page, okay? Now what happened when they did that process, okay? Let me just hold up for a second. Let me go back to this page, okay? So when somebody clicks and selects and opts in to this page, not only does it take them to this sales presentation page, but it also triggers an email campaign, okay? And what those email campaigns are designed to get people to come back to this sales presentation page over and over and over again. So imagine how much of a challenge it would be if you had to go out and send an email out to every single person that you showed your opportunity to, and you wanted to send out 20 different emails over time to every one of those people, it would take so much time you couldn't manage it. Okay, so what the autoresponder email campaigns do, it does it on your behalf, and it does it automated. So when somebody hits and opts into this page, it triggers that email campaign, okay? And so here's an example of one of the emails that goes out after somebody opts into the lead capture page, okay? So basically it's just an email, follow-up email series, but all of these, again, calls to action are going to be designed so when somebody goes here, they click on this, it takes them right back to the sales presentation page, okay? So what the variables allow us to do is, again, code these links so when it takes them back to the sales presentation page, it's taking them to your marketing funnel, okay? So this one's taking them to my marketing funnel. But once we set the variables up and we provide you with the share codes, then those links would take them to your sign-up page, okay? And again, the reasons that's important, if they came to my sign-up page and went down here and clicked on this button, they're going to go to my sign-up page. We don't want them to do that, okay? We want them to go to your sign-up page, okay? So everything is now coded and linked to you, and it's all done automated, okay? And all you've got to do is plug in the share codes into your Power Lead system, and as soon as you do that, all of this stuff is automatically replicated within your Power Lead system, and then we just have to do one or two little steps to make sure that all these buttons then are now used as variables, and so that way all the call to actions are linked to you, okay, and coded to you. Hope that makes sense. Now, let me show you one other thing on why this is so powerful. Within this Xcelerate Field Tabs marketing funnel, I've got 16 emails that go out over the course of about 30 days with all these links. Okay, so now I want you to think about this. Let me back up for a second. In my email, I want to show you something. When I run marketing campaigns, I mean, just look at how many people are opting into my website, okay? So just on this page right here, there's probably 30 or 40, maybe 50 people that have opted into my website. Well, imagine if I had to go out and write 16 emails to every one of these prospects individually. I don't have to do that with the marketing funnel, okay, and the autoresponder campaign. All I've got to do is create the email campaign one time and link it to my sales lead capture page, and the system does all of the rest, okay? And the beauty of the share code and the variables feature, it allows me to code all of those emails to everybody that I share that funnel with. So when that email goes out on their behalf, it would go out through their email system, and when somebody clicked on that link, it would take them to their marketing funnel. I hope you guys understand how powerful this is. Now, what else is nice here is you can create, if you're seeing this video and you're marketing anything else besides what we're involved with Xcelerate Field Tabs, Novatech, and we promote Powered Lead System, if you have any other product, service, opportunity that you want to promote and create a sales and marketing funnel for, you can do that within Powered Lead System and take advantage of all of the technology that I've just showed you with the share code technology and the variable technology. Okay, this is like it's just very efficient. Okay, it's a way to market to the masses. Again, look how many people have opted into my website. You know, how would I follow up with all of these people? Okay, so the email campaigns and the autoresponders do that for me. It also, the technology allows us that we don't have to present to every single person. Okay, it's all done automated through our sales and marketing funnel. Okay, and then to be able to share those, you know, make those shareable so we can create team synergy and help our teams to grow by utilizing this same technology. The beauty of the share codes and the variables is that those people don't have to learn how to create the funnels and how to you know, use all that stuff. Eventually, hopefully in time, you'll want to know how to do that for yourself. And that's kind of the theme of this video, is how how do these variables work and how do these share codes work. So, but more specifically, how do the variables work for the, linking the call to actions and things like that. Okay, so very powerful technology, guys. And the reason I'm mentioning that aspect of it, if you're marketing any other service besides what we're sharing with you here with our offers, okay, Novatech, Xcelerate, Field Tabs, and Pirate Lead System, I can help you create a sales funnel for whatever product or company that you're promoting, and we'll show you how to make those shareable as well. Okay, we just ask obviously to sign up with us in Pirate Lead System, and then we'll assist you in creating funnels, and we've got some other training also that we're going to help you understand how to utilize this platform and get the best bang for your buck. Okay, so let me go now. I'm going to go back to Pirate Lead System and show you how we plug these variables in and make them actually functioning and make them live. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm in my back office. I'm going to go to my Getting Started tab. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is set up a share code for my Novatech sales and marketing funnel. Okay, so that's going to give everybody access to the lead capture page, the sales presentation page, and the Getting Started page. Now, the theme of this video is about the variables, but I can't show you the variables without entering a share code or creating a share code for this funnel. So I'm going to do that first. I'll just show you what the process is here. And again, what I'm showing you here is if you were the one creating the funnel and you're wanting to make it shareable with your team, this is how you would do that. Okay, so what I've got to do is go into my back office. I want to go into my website tab right here. I want to go to all my web pages. Okay, now when you open this page up, you can scroll your pages either by the most recent one you did. Okay, so if you're working on one right now, then it comes up to the top of the page. Or if you're going to go back in that one or do something one you already created, it's easier to just say by name, and then you can go down in through alphabetical order to find the ones you want. Okay, so what I want to do right now is make this page, and this page shareable. If I go over here, you can see they're not shareable yet. Okay, so I have to share them. So I'm going to go ahead and share this page. And I'm going to call this page Novatech. Okay, or this share code 520204-Novatech. I'm going to hit submit. So that's going to create the share code for that page. Now, let me go back to my web pages. Now, since I've already got that share code established now I just want to add those other pages to that share code. So I just get out here. Now, the one I just did, you can see that it's now shared. Now I wanted to go ahead and share the sales page. So I'm going to go ahead and say share. And I'm going to add it to the 520204 Novatech share code. So now I've got both of those in there. Let's go get the last page. Just repeat the process. We're going to get the Getting Started button or page, and we're going to share it. Same deal. And hit there. Now, if I want to see what's in here, now make sure they're all here. I go, and I can see the pages that are shared. Okay. Now, I don't have an email campaign tied to this yet, but if I did, it would show up here as well. All right, I'll come back after I set that email campaign up and show you that as well a little bit later. But anyhow, that's the first step, is creating the share code for the pages. Okay. So let me go back out of here. Now, what I got to do is set up the variables so that the links within the sign up and enrollment buttons are now functioning. And I'm going to do that again using the variable. So hold on one second. Okay, now I'm back over in Pirate Lead System. What I'm going to do now in the final step of setting up this funnel is I'm going to go ahead and program the variable so that the call to action button for the sign up or the enroll button for Novatech, when somebody hits that call to action, it's going to link to their referral site. Okay, and we do that by entering in the companies that we promote. Okay, in this case, we're going to be entering in Novatech. Okay, so what you do is you click on that button. Let me just do it again in case you didn't see it. Click on this button right here, companies you promote. And we're going to scroll down the page. Now this drop down menu here, what you'll do is you'll scroll down through it and see if you can find your particular company. Okay, so we're looking for Novatech. There it is right here. So we have one in here already. Now if Novatech wasn't in here yet, we could go over here and add it to the list. Okay, but we don't have to do that this time. So that'll just kind of speed this up as far as me showing you how the functionality works here. So what we're going to do is we're going to select Novatech. Okay, we're going to click here to save. Now what it's going to want us to do is take our referral link from our sign up page, okay, our affiliate link for Novatech, and I have to save it here, okay. So this is going to be the variable for this particular field in this funnel, okay. So let's go ahead and paste our website address in there and hit click here to save. So now I've saved that companies that we promote, and you'll see it here in my list of companies that we promote, okay. And then after we've entered that companies that we promote in, now we just have to go turn the variable on and point it to that button, okay. And we do that by going back to the website that we built, okay, the web page that we built. And we're going to go back to edit that page. So we went to Novatech Getting Started page, edit. We're going to go to edit text. I'm going to scroll down the page till I find that button, okay, that call to action button, which is right here, okay. Now, before I open it or highlight that button, I have to go now, okay, variables. Remember I said we're programming the variables. This is where all that stuff we just did, this is where it's going to tie everything together. And those variables now we're going to show you how to code them to this button right here, this call to action, get started now button. So what we got to do is now go click this button right here. That's going to open up a separate page. Now in this case, we want to link it to the companies that we promote, okay? So we just entered Novatech into companies we promote. If you remember, we did that. So what you're going to do down here is just go down and select Novatech, okay? Now you don't have to worry about this right here, okay, what it says here. All we got to do is hit this create button. That's going to create this link down here, okay? Now if you see what this says, this would be like if we're going to put this in an email, but this code right here is good for buttons. See where it says that? So we're going to just copy this. Just going to copy this code right here. Copy. We're going to go back to our button. We're just going to highlight it. We don't want to double click it. We just want to highlight it. So you just hit it one time. And we're going to go up to this little thing that looks, see it says link. Looks like a chain link. That's how you enter and create links to these buttons, okay? So what we're going to do now, since this is a variable, we don't want the protocol to be like a website protocol. So we have to go and change this to other. All right, and what we're going to do now is just type in that variable that I just copied from over here. Okay, that variable field information, I'm just going to drop it right here. And I'm going to say OK. And once I do that, that button will now be fully functional based on, you know, having the variable pointing it to the sign up page, okay, for me in particular in this case, because this is my funnel. Let me just hit it here. And there we go. So it takes it right to my Novatech enrollment page. Again, my username for Novatech is moneyworks247, okay? So that functionality is set up. Now, we are done, okay? We've got our funnel now set up and fully functional. So now we can go ahead and make it available, let people know. We can start sharing the share code with other people, and they can grab that share code and start, you know, using it and putting that share code this right here, this Novatech 520204 Novatech, that is the share code. And what I'm going to do now is show you how, if you were somebody that wanted to use this marketing funnel and wanted to pull this share code into their Power Lead system, I'm going to show you how it all links together. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to log out of my Power Lead system back office and log into one of my team members' Power Lead system back office. And I'm going to set their funnel up and show you how to complete the pieces of the puzzle here. Okay, so hold tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm logged into Power Lead system in another one of my team members' back office. Okay, so what I'm going to show you from this point forward, if you were somebody that wanted to use this share code and set the share code and the marketing funnel up in your Power Lead system, this is how you do it. Okay, now before I show you that, I want to point something out here. Okay, I'm going to hover over this button here that says websites, and I'm going to go to my web pages. When I open this up, it shows me all the web pages that I have available. Okay, these are ones that are shared web pages. Okay, and just take a look at here. You can see what's here, but there's nothing here for Novatech, right? Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and enter the share code. So to enter a share code, again, we hover back over this. If you notice, when I hover over this tab, it pulls this drop-down menu down. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to go over here to the right. I want you to hit this button here that says My Sharing Codes. And what we're going to do is type in that sharing code, okay? 520204, except instead of Xcelerate, we want it to say Novatech. All right, and let's go ahead and hit Submit. And boom, there we go. The code has been added, okay? So now let me go back to the web pages. Go back to my web pages. Remember I showed you over here a minute ago there was no Novatech stuff here. And guess what? All of a sudden we got the landing page, page 1 and page 2 are already set up in here, ready to go. Now that we've got the sales pages in here, the last thing we've got to do is we also have to enter the companies that we promote in this end, okay, on this side, okay, as we're the person using the share code. We also have to enter the companies that we promote link, okay. In this case, it'll be the link for Novatech, all right. So it's the same exact process. We just go down here, we find the Novatech. Let me find it, LMN. Okay, I passed it. Thing's touchy. Go ahead and hit Novatech, click here to save. Then we're going to go ahead and drop the link in here. Now that's my link. Let me change it so I put his in. This is HOOPETH. So I got to take my username out. Okay, so that is my team member's referral link for Novatech. So I'm going to go ahead and save it here. All right, and that's it. Now that funnel is now up and running. So let me go back to that web page. And I'm going to go back to that sales page, or I'm sorry, the getting started page, which is where that call to action button is. And we're on that same exact sales funnel, okay? But now, as you can see, I'm on his website, okay? And I haven't set up his domain name yet. But let's go ahead and hit this link. And now it'll take him, instead of taking it to my referral page, it's going to take it to his referral page because this is coded to him. We've got the variable set up properly. And there it goes. Now it's taking that prospect to his Bob's enrollment page, okay? So we can see we've got the variable now programmed and functioning properly. So that entire sales funnel is now up and functional. The only piece we'd have to add to now is just to give it the domain name, and he's up and running. His funnel would be fully functional at that point. Okay, I'm going to show you one more place that the variables will come into place, and that's when we're doing emails. Okay, when we're sending emails and programming our autoresponders, and specifically when we're using share codes, those emails, when we create these campaigns, if we didn't have variables, we'd have to go in and put each link into every call to action and every single one of those emails for every person that wanted to use our share code, okay? So in this case, when we use the variables, we do the same thing we did with the web pages. It just makes it dynamic, okay? So let me give you an example. I'm going to open up my Easy Gas Cash email campaign, and I'm just going to go to the first one here. Actually, let me just pretend I'm going to add a new email campaign, or a new email to this campaign, okay? So let me just go here. I'm just going to call this demo variable so you guys know, because I'm going to delete this after I show you this, okay? So I'm going to add this to this campaign. Demo variables. Now it's going to probably show at the beginning right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. Now I'm not going to get into all the stuff about how to set these campaigns up. I just wanted to show you specifically the variables, okay, where the variables come into play. So let's say I'm gonna make this message, and I'm gonna say hello. Now, one of the variables I can use here is I can personalize it. I can, when they log in and opt into our sales funnels, they have to put their name and email address. So the system knows and sees and recognizes their first name from when they opted in, okay? And so what we do here is we can say recipient's first name, okay? Let me drop my cursor wherever I put that, and whatever I am picking here as the variable. See how it populated that, and it's in parentheses kind of as his first name, and then say, my name is Bill, and I'd like to show you how variables work. I'm just making shit up here, so just for examples, okay? So one of the variables that we can use, we could say, if I wanted to take them right to my website for my company that I promote, okay? Remember we just entered companies we promote in here. We entered Novatech. Well, let's say I just want to take them right to my Novatech page, okay? This is just an example. I hit this button. Now I got to put my cursor wherever I want it in the body of that email, where I want this Novatech link to be, and say add, okay? Now let's say in addition, I want to take them to the sales presentation page for Novatech. So I go again, instead of the link in the companies I promote, I come down to this field right here, okay? It says place a trackable link to a web page in your system, okay? In our system, in your email, okay? So in other words, if you drop this box down, you can go and find all your web pages. All right, so if we scroll down here, we'll go down to Novatech, and we'll say the sales page. I want to take them to the sales page. So we'll use this verbiage right here. Click here to jump to the tour page. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to hit add. And you can see this right here. Click and jump to the tour page. That's the only part that's going to show up in email. They won't see all this other stuff, okay? And let me go down here and say, yours truly. I usually say your success partner. Help if I can spell. And then back to the variables, okay, at the top of the page again, the customize and personalize. I can put now my first name, little space. We'll put my last name. Below that, I'll go ahead and drop my email address in here. Okay. And that's it. I'm not going to get into much more here. This is just all of these are variable fields, okay, and they all point to a certain place when you're setting this up. And where they're going to point is determining which field up here that you set that variable for. So we can personalize it by using, putting their first name, their last name, or my first name, my last name, okay? So that's what these variables do in this field. And then in this one, we could just take them right to the company that we promote if we wanted to, okay? In this field, it's going to take them to one of the sales pages within our system. We can just point them right to that sales page, okay? And then the trackable link side, this is something we'll get into later. This is just how to track the traffic and things like that to your websites. But for the main purpose of the variables, I just wanted to show you this functionality right here, okay? So let me go ahead and save this email. Save changes. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit send now. I'm going to send myself a sample of this. And let me go to my email now and grab this email. Okay. All right, so here I am back over at my Gmail. And here's the email that I sent, okay, just as a test. Let me open this up. So let me go back over here for a second. You remember in this variables when we set this up, first variable I set was, well, that ain't the right one. Hold on. Let me pick the right email. It was this demo variable. So let me open this one up. Okay, so the first thing was the recipient's first name. So it even recognized it was going to me based on what the system knows about me from the lead captured pages when I've signed in, okay? And then the second variable that I set up was if I wanted to just take them straight to my Novatech sign up page, click here to visit my business, and boom. Look at that, it just takes me right to my Novatech sign up page, okay? And then the third variable I set up in here was to go to the Novatech sales page that we put together with Empower Lead System. So let's go here. And sure enough, it takes them right to our sales page for Novatech, okay? And then let me see what else was in that email. And then the last variable is it just popped my email address. Put my first and last name. Remember, I set that variable up in here. And then my email address. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's what the variables are and how they function with Empower Lead System. Now, I know this video is a little bit long, and I really apologize for that. But I wanted to cover this topic and cover it fairly thoroughly because it's something that I struggled with when I first started trying to create my own sales and marketing funnels. And finally, I figured all this stuff out and saw how to tie it all together and how to make everything function properly. And that's why I want to share this information with you. So hopefully you got something out of this video. I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing off now because I've been on here way longer than I like to make my videos. But hopefully you've gotten something out of it. And if you've stuck with me this far in this video, then I'm assuming that you have. And I'd like to ask you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and also share my channel with other people that want to know more information about any of the offers that we're involved with, whether it's the Power Lead system, whether it's Novatech, whether it's our Xcelerate fuel tabs. Get plugged into what we do here. We're all about sharing opportunities and showing people how to market online and make money with the power of the internet. So that is the end of this video, folks. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Bye now.